What's up everybody? How's everybody doing? Thanks for coming back to the channel, guys. I'm hoping that everybody, by the time you watch this video, everybody's having a great day and a great condition regarding your health, yourself, your family, and your friends around you. Okay, guys? Well, guys, I wanted to drop this story that attracted my attention a lot. And I haven't put a video up there about I would say probably about a week. It's it's just too much BS regarding everything going on. So I took a break for about a week, but this story, it's regarding Uber. All right, and as you guys know, Uber has had BS all over the world, all over every single city. And here in Cali, Los Angeles, California, they're battling so much. Okay, now they even have a ballot going on November elections, still fighting AB5. All right, these guys, if you guys read the last news from these people that they are on Uber's ass here in California, they gave Uber until July 1st. Okay, the state of California gave Uber until the 1st of July, and they say they are willing to put as many fines out there, and if Uber doesn't listen regarding what the state of California wants Uber to do, and if they don't care about the fines, they threat Uber to shut them down. Okay, and I'm telling you guys a little bit about the last story that regarding the headlines regarding California, because the story that I'm gonna tell you guys today has a lot to do with what's going on in Cali. All right, because if the state of Cali decides to shut them down, Uber already has a B plan. Okay, and I'm gonna explain you guys exactly what this story is about. All right, remember, Uber uses this public people. All right, they use chauffeurs, if you guys want to call them like that, but we are drivers working in our own, okay, with our own cars, messing up our cars, no benefits or nothing like that. And this is where Uber makes so much money all over the world. Okay, and this is how they became so rich, and this is how they became so big in 10 years. All right, now I'm telling you this because if Cali shuts them down, California is gonna open the door for every single state to do the same thing. All right, so if Cali shuts them down, Uber doesn't have no choice to take every single driver out from the streets. All right, because like I said, they have until the 1st of July, and we're talking about probably about 2 weeks. Okay, so we will see exactly what goes on. But on this story, Uber already has a B plan. All right, like always. Now remember, the drivers, they get paid pennies on the mile. Okay, they get paid, I would say, from 65 cents up to 75 cents, depending on the city and on the state that you are. Okay, 75 cents, which probably will be the most that you get paid, is nothing comparing with a taxi charges. All right, a taxi charges, as soon as you get in a taxi, it's charging $2.75 up to $3.50, okay, per mile. okay? And the meter keeps going up and up depending how far you go in a taxi, okay? Now, this is where this story is getting very, very interesting, okay? Now, Uber has decided to go and talk to public transit companies, okay? And this, it has approached them and say, hey, what about if I let you use the technology that we have? How about if I let you use every single info of every single person that we have, and we go so much money every month? You pay me this, and you could charge this every single person. All right? And I'm talking about small little buses, okay? And I'm talking about public transportations. And we have these small little companies all over every single city and all over every single state, okay? And these companies, they run through small neighborhoods, okay? And that's how local people moves in these neighborhoods, all right? They don't use the big trains, they don't use the big buses, but they use these small little buses to move in the local neighborhoods, okay? These neighborhoods, they will probably charge, every time you jump in those little buses, they will probably charge between 75 cents and $1, okay? There's small rides that people uses, and they usually go from, I would say, 1 mile to 5 miles, depending on the ride, okay? So Uber went up to these little companies and say, hey, how about if I let you use my technology? You give me your buses, but we had to put certain conditions on every time my customers getting your buses, okay? So they went up to them and says, hey, I gave you my technology. I tell you exactly where people are heading to, in which directions, at what time, and I get people going the same way, and you only can put 2 persons in every single bus every time somebody gets in going the same direction. When the buses comes back the same direction, you could pick up another 2 more, and you could go on the whole day like that, okay? So the first city they're testing this, it's here in Cali, and of course it has to be here because this is plan B for California, okay? So they went to Marin County in the Bay Area in San Francisco. Marin County has 250,000 people, so a pretty good size to test drive these little buses, okay? So this is where everybody was screamed to death what I'm about to tell you regarding prices. Remember, I told you we get paid from 68 cents to 75 cents per mile every time we pick somebody up in our cars. So imagine I pick up somebody, I drive this person 10 miles. Let's just say 75 cents. You guys do the math. 75 times 10, okay? Whatever the total is, that's how much we get paid after we give what Uber takes from us, okay? Which is just pennies on the dollar, right? Now, Uber told these little companies from the buses, and it says, I don't want a commission from you, okay? But remember, you have to follow what I say. I'm gonna give you the technology, I'm gonna give you the info, I'm I'm gonna give you exactly the time and the dates people are going to work or to do their errands. But you have to pay me $80,000 every month just for the technology that I'm gonna give you. Now, you're gonna charge every single person every time they get in the little bus $4 per mile. You see exactly where I'm getting to? $4 per mile. Being in a minibus with one more person in the bus. Okay? Now, if you're disabled or you have problems walking or anything like that, Uber says, I'm gonna give you a little break. I'm gonna take $1 off. I'm only gonna charge you $3. All right? So, Uber says to the little companies, you don't have to give me no commissions. You don't have to do nothing. I'm gonna give you the technology. You start running all those buses in this area. 250,000 people, Marion County, blow them out. Put all those buses out there and let's start picking up people. You charge everybody $4 per mile. Only 2 persons in the bus. You drop 2, you pick up 2. One bus will go east, another bus will go north, south, west. Blow the whole city with these little buses. $4 per mile. Have fun. But don't forget, you gotta give me $80,000 per month. Now, this company went up to Uber and says, okay, it sounds good to me. And I'm still gonna give you another $70,000 on top of the 80. Just so for you to put a whole bunch of coupons in the app, a whole bunch of advertisement, and every single stop that we do, whatever info that you can put out there regarding this new service, we're gonna give you another $70,000. Now imagine, this is just one little county, and they're gonna blow it out. One little county and one city. Now you tell me, what state do you live in? What city do you live in? How many counties do you have in your city? Okay? Here in Los Angeles, my goodness, 20 million people in one city. You can imagine how many counties do we have. Let's just take a number. Let's say 30 counties here in California, okay? I'm just putting that number out there. 30 counties, $80,000 per month. You see where I'm getting to? And these little companies with these little buses are charging $4 per mile for every single person. And at the moment that we're speaking, every single driver in the street is getting 65 cents per mile. You tell me, is this 100% BS, or I'm just making this thing up? All right, you guys go read the whole article. It's on the description. All right, lots of info there, but I'm telling you, this is what Uber it's planning to do if they get kicked out from the streets from California. It's public transportation. Okay, they're just gonna be renting Uber's technology. But remember, that's why Uber is not asking for commission. Okay, so they could use these little buses so they could still get $80,000 per month. Right, you guys go make up the numbers. You tell me exactly what you guys think about this story. You tell me if Uber it always has a B plan. Go read the whole article, lots of info there. Drop your comments. I want to know what you guys think about this, because this is just California. Imagine if they do it every single city. All right, every single city, a whole bunch of counties, a whole bunch of little buses, and I'm sure these little buses are gonna be looking pretty fly. Don't think that you're gonna be jumping in some little mini messed up little bus, because Uber doesn't work like that. Right? It's gonna make probably these little buses look like limos, 10 windows, everything nice from the inside, so people don't have no excuses to jump in these little buses. Drop your comments. I see you guys on the next video. Thumbs up the video so we can share all this info on YouTube. You guys take care of yourselves. Until the next one,